Today we're going to be reviewing the Billy toddler shoes. The pros, the cons. It's a cool waste of time. Let's get right into it. Alright, I guess I'll just start with the pros and then get into the cons, because there are definitely more pros to these shoes than cons. So, pro number one, durability. These things are built like an adult shoe. Like, you feel the rubber on the sole. I mean, it is really high quality rubber. It feels like adult shoes. Real rubber, real canvas on the shoe. The laces are the kind that once you tie, they stay tied, which is really nice. Zipper is of good quality. All in all, really durable and well built shoe that I could tell if Emmett was actually walking around. These would be lasting quite a while, I'm sure. All right. Pro number two, the style. And come on, for a kid shoe, that's pretty cool, I think. Everybody has, it's pretty subjective, but I think they look pretty darn cool for little kid shoes. All right, pro number three, the fitment. With his AFOs, we did remove the insole in the shoe only because his feet got so big. In order to avoid buying another pair, we'll make these last a little bit longer and just remove the sole. But the fitment of these, make sure I got the right one. Putting the AFO in here, it's like, I don't know if you can see that. It's like a perfect fit. It goes right up to the back. The toe, it's right up to the front. The fitment with the AFOs is spot on. They fit perfect, which is obviously what they're made for. Which brings me to the fourth pro, the purpose. These things are built with a purpose. They are made specifically for kids that wear AFOs or braces on their ankles and feet to bring their ankles to that right 90-degree angle that they're supposed to be at. These are built specifically for that, and they do their job exactly how they're supposed to. So it's nice to know that there's shoes out there specifically designed for kids that have these needs. All right, now let's get into the con. Not as many, and they're little things, but they're still cons. So you hear Emmett, he is talking in the background. He wants to be part of the video. I don't blame him. Okay, con number one, the price. These specifically are $50. I just got on their website because we got these 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, and they were $50. And these specific ones still are $50, but I was looking at some other ones, a little bit bigger ones, because obviously he's not going to be wearing this size forever, so a little bit bigger, and I think the next size up from this is $75. Now, for a toddler shoe, personally, I think that's outrageous, but again, they're for a specific purpose, so maybe not so much. So, price, kind of expensive. All right, con number two, the stitching. This right here on both shoes is coming apart. Now that is the tongue that's coming apart. Now there's part of me that thinks, like, for a $50 toddler shoe this shouldn't be happening, but then again I'm like, what other shoes have zippers, that are being unzipped and zipped constantly? So, but it's still a con. That stitching does get caught up in the zipper every once in a while, which is kind of a hassle, but it's not that big of a deal. But it is a con. All right, now con number three. It's actually one of the pros as well, and it's the purpose. Since these are built with a purpose, they're not as versatile as a regular tennis shoe or anything else. They kind of eliminate other things. Like, this would not be a good, he's obviously not running, but like a normal kid his age would be doing a lot more walking, running, jumping, stuff like that. These might be a little bit harder to do that. So the specific purpose of these, which is fine, but it doesn't allow for other things. If there was more of a hybrid shoe that wasn't so flat, maybe still flat, but not as flat, and maybe just a little bit more flexible, I think that would be a little bit better, but maybe that's in the works, I don't know. But the specific purpose of these does limit them in that aspect as well. All right, now con number four. If they're all made of this canvas material, if you've ever owned shoes that are made of this canvas material, you know what I'm talking about when I say they don't flex and they're really stiff. Now, maybe this is just the pair that we got that's made of this, but if they had like a suede or maybe a more breathable material that stretched a little bit more, I think that would be better. It might be easier to slip on and off. That's it. Those are really the only cons. I do have one more pro to add to it, the variety. We got gray. There's tons of options on the website. I don't think there was as many options when we bought them a year and a half ago as there are now. Like I said, I just got on the website and was looking around, and they have quite a few options now, which is great. That means more styles for more people, more variety. More sales for them. Kind of opens the door for, other options if I want to get, they're still expensive, but, maybe one day I'll have the money to be like, we can get shoes that match this outfit and this outfit, whatever. But the variety, the last pro that I have. Let's just recap real quick. I had 5 pros. Number 1, durability. Number 2, styling. Number 3, the fitment of the shoes. Number 4, the specific purpose. Number 5, the variety you have now. Alright, and then the con. Obviously, number 1, price. Number 2, that stitching issue on the tongue. Number 3, the specific purpose again. And number 4, if they're all made of that canvas material, definitely a con. Overall, solid shoes, made with a very clear purpose that I would highly recommend to any parents with kids who use AFOs. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.